In February 2002, the new Freshwater Community Bank branch of Bendigo Bank opened in the old Westpac building at 20 Albert Street, Harwood. Managed by Ken Ward, a bank manager with many years of experience, Freshwater celebrated the bank's arrival as it further enriched the community. Since 2002, we have been able to donate over $1 million back into our local community in the form of sponsorships, grants and donations.
I'd like to go back about 11 and a half years, when in actual fact in Harwood itself we lost 2 banks, 2 of the 84, a post office and a TOB. And the steering committee was formed to attempt to get a community bank into Harwood.
I remember 10 years ago when the bank wasn't here, the village was very quiet, a lot of shops closing.
You had the local community that supported those local businesses join them, and they filled a void and a vacuum, and so therefore the actual concept of the community bank came in, and the Bendigo Bank has filled quite a niche there and kept the genuine banking services that we all desire, the one-on-one personal contact.
Being convinced, myself and the regional board, that we could set up a self-perpetuating community resource by having a community bank. We could also have a source of employment and reinvigorate the whole Harwood business community, as it was called in those days. And we've succeeded.
The results that we've done for the community, not just by giving them back a bank, it was sort of like the heart and soul of the community. By having that bank back in there, having a bank, having a focal point, the businesses could rely on that bank, the local residents could rely on that bank.
Well, I was obviously approached by local people at the time when the other banks were closing, and yes, I had a modest role in working with people to try to get the Bendigo Bank involved. And I'm pleased to say that because it was so obvious that there was really significant local support, Bendigo Bank were very happy to be involved, and hence we have the Harwood Community Bank, and long may it continue to deliver banking services to the people of Harwood.
Invariably, whether it be in life-saving clubs or local schools or soccer clubs or orchestra groups, what you see is Freshwater Community Bank coming alongside.
It means a lot to me, be able to help the community. I've never worked in a bank before where we've given so much back to the community. It's always been about just banking and profit. This is about more helping people, not only our customers and our shareholders, but also the community at large. And it feels good to be able to work in a bank that actually gives back.
The benefit of a community bank is that it goes another step further and delivers real results and real money back into the local community.
Rather than just being a banker, I feel like I'm more part of the community now.
It's something I wish to belong to because it's promoting community spirit.
The Freshwater Community Bank has supported lots and lots of community organisations over the last decade, and it's a really vital part of the local community. The Freshwater Community Bank has really fostered a community spirit around the freshwater area, and it's helped a lot of local organisations which care for all ages and all interests.
It also means that every year a couple of $100,000 which would not otherwise have been available has been there for community groups, thanks to the policy of community engagement which the bank has followed.
Bendigo Bank has been a vital part of developing Neighbourhood Watch and keeping it alive, and in so doing helping to protect our community, which is so important.
By being able to have the coaches kit out with gear, balls, cones, poles and other equipments that we use, it allows us to also spread the word of football throughout the community, as well as spreading the support of the community bank as well at the same time.
In 2011 we received the Freshwater Community Bank's largest single branch of community organisation, and it was an enormous amount of money which has allowed us to buy a full range of professional quality percussion instruments which our students are able to rehearse and perform with.
It's enabled us to provide equipment for a schools program that we run.
With the Northern Suburbs or Northern Sydney Wind Ensemble, which is their latest project, which is an extraordinary investment into the young people and the music and the arts. It's not just about sport, they give back to sport in buckets and spades, surf clubs, and they really look after their sponsorship. For council, they helped out with our arts, Warringah Art Prize. They've helped out with other sponsorships from where we've needed with the Duke's Day, and we can't talk more highly of them.
It allows us to really extend the students and gives them an opportunity which they would not normally have in this school.
There's almost this sense that when you go past it, it's, oh, there's our day-to-day supporter of my school, my surf club, my sporting club, and I think that's a terrific thing.
Bendigo Bank really does epitomise what community is all about, and it's evolved over many years now here in Freshwater Village, and it is an integral part of our community. The staff are friendly, totally committed to the well-being of the local environment and indeed the local people, and I really do thank Bendigo Bank for all their hard work.
10 years, 11 years later, we've got a very successful community bank. Thanks very much to the input of all of the local people and the efforts of the original board members and the ongoing board members that we have now.
And that's what the bank does. It's a central point for everyone to be within this community, which is a lovely community.
It's been a win-win-win situation for the shareholders and for the local community and the business people.
I am a very humble shareholder in the bank. It's in fact my only shareholding.
You cannot be within the community of Freshwater and not see the bank. So it's a privilege to work alongside them and to be part of what we all think is probably the best community in Australia.
Had Harbour and Freshwater not have a community bank, I don't believe that we would have had really the village of Freshwater as it is today.
Happy 10th birthday, Freshwater Community Bank!
Happy 10th birthday. I look forward to a wonderful relationship with you guys. It's been an honour and a pleasure just the 3 or 4 years I've been with you now, and I look forward to a much bigger and happier and brighter future. You guys rock. Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Freshwater Community Bank. As I've said, thank you for the last couple of years' support, and we look forward to growing stronger and closer ties, and look forward to continuing it in the future.
I'm only too happy to say happy 10th birthday, Harbord Community Bank.
Congratulations, 10 years is a wonderful thing, and I do hope that it continues for many, many more years to come.
Happy birthday, Freshwater Community Bank. 10 years, you little beauty.